MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup. So stepping in is Josh Rojas, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here's Darvish on 0-2.
That's a ball.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
3-2 now.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
Good battle. Count remains full. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
First pitch on its way. Dalton Varsho is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
0-1, here's the pitch. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Inside and a hair low. It's 2-2. Strikes.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Darvish a check on first. Runners back. Rojas on at first. Nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Grisham charging forward, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the season.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4, Patel Marte.
To the plate now, Patel Marte, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 0-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
3-2 pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Next up is Haven Smith. Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
2-0 now. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. On a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. This will be fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is Carson Kelly. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-2 once more. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Grounded to third. This could be two. The tag gets one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with. So now into the box is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Pham.
And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And it's fouled away. Struck him out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Padres draw first blood. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Andy Young. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's gone 2 for 8. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Darvish is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run. Ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, it becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Striding in is Stuart Fairchild. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 to count.
Three and one.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's set, and the pitch. And he fouls this one. Off. Fairchild leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Arizona. It remains 1-0. So here is Manny Machado, lifetime. Against this particular arm, he's 1 for 5.
Third baseman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Machado.
0-1. Nope.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. The pitch. Austin Nova is on deck. There's ball 4. Now to the plate, Austin Nova.
Batting 7.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Batting ninth.
So the bases are
The
loaded
pitcher.
here with one man gone. And the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. Young ranging into shallow right. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Tommy Pham is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Popped him up. Smith over to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Odds leave him loaded. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping in once again is Josh Rojas. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And the pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
The batter will be Dalton Varsho. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working.
Oh, look at Machado. One there, not in time.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte, as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter.
That brings up Pavin Smith, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. Popped up. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. One out now in the San Diego third, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Hit in the air down the left field line. Fairchild is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Will Myers. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And a long run but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Carson Kelly as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And he popped him up. Machado has a play. 1 away.
The batter
ready now for the Diamondbacks. Andy Young flew out last time up.
Young.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cronenworth ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, here is Josh Van Meter. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB now, and it's fouled away. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready with the 1 and 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Into the box, Stuart Fairchild worked a walk in his first plate appearance. As a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Machado has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. One left for Arizona. They're down 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up. And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. This guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He drew a base on balls his first time up. In there, 0-1.
Hosmer.
Pulled toward right center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. That'll bring up Austin Nola, a base hit in his first trip. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. Lined hard into left. Fairchild gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're up 1-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Zach Gallen. First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready now is Josh Rojas. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Three and 1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Oh, I love that right there. That's a well-executed pitch down and away in a hitter's count with count leverage. Oof. Nice spot right there.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. Next to dig in, Dalton Varsho. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. To second for 1. On to Hosmer. A double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. They still trail 1-0. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Long run for the left fielder, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Into the box, Yu Darvish. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they'll play the station-to-station game here, but this is a foul ball.
1 run on 3 hits.
No errors in the ball game for the Padres. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Pham. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Fouled off. 1 out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. Swinging a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now. At the plate now is Jake Cronenworth. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Padres leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte, will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And it's fouled away. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pavin Smith. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on the way.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
The 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Back goes Grisham to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pitch on the way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Another 2-2 offering.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Here's another 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
you take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Number 14.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Now the 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Full count now. Kelly, the runner at first with 2 gone. Count remains full. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So stepping in is Josh Van Meter. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Swing and a misses. He was way in front of that one. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is bottom of the 6th inning now. And stepping up as the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Will Myers is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Behind 0-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, first baseman.
They're set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that's he's given up some runs and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that brings up Trent Grisham. And that misses for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Craig Stammen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jurickson Profar will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1. Ball back inside.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Myers will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1. Christian Walker will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
53, Christian Walker.
And now the first pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 0 for 4. The 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. Stammen, an Ohio native. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
The batter, number 10.
So the next to bat will be Josh Rojas. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. J.B. Bukowskis gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Here's Jurickson Profar. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Fairchild comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now back, left field.
Next to hit, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Jake Cronenworth is on deck, and that misses for ball 4. And stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 0-1 the count. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Pham's off and running. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall, onto the party porch, and gone.
Well, some lessons have to be learned the hard way, like right here. The youngster serves up a 4-seamer, but it's straight as a rope. The hitter's eyes get as big as saucers, and he crushes it out of here. I doubt he'll serve up another 4-seamer in that location.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Another good half inning in the books for the Padres. These folks may be on a beach before long. More opening day baseball coming up following.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, number 12, Dalton Varsho.
And now the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now to bat, Ketel Marte. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in will be Haven Smith. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets a small piece near the plate. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Lifted down the line in left. Pham is there, and he'll bring this one in. And now here is Carson Kelly. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Andy Young would be next. Marte is off at first with 2 away. Down the third baseline. Machado has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits. No. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
First pitch on its way. Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
Now it'll be Austin Nola. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Strahm will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Victor Caratini is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Long throw, got him. That is a terrific play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. At the plate, Josh Van Meter as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Stuart Fairchild, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Arizona down to its last strike. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Count is 1-2 now. Fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Makes the catch, and the Padres move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a four-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
5-0 the final score today. The San Diego Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yu Darvish gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. So that'll do it for us. Vaskers. Overcast night here in Southern California as we welcome you inside Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show.
That's just waiting.
Now at the plate is Josh Rojas. He'll get us started in this one
Leading
under the lights.
For Arizona, the shortstop.
And it's fouled away.
Rojas. First pitch, 7-10.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Myers going back. Still going back. Onto the party porch and gone.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Batting fourth.
That brings up Pavin Smith. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But the D-backs ready now is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Padres.
Now the pitch.
The left fielder, Tommy.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. A swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 0-1 delivery. Called strike 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. So no run. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1 home. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. And now in the box, Andy Young. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Now, 1-2.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
The third baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Machado.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Eric Hosmer is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Hit hard but foul. The 1-1 home. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Trent Grisham comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Nola leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Stuart Fairchild. And now the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
That's wide. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
The pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Merrill Kelly. First pitch on its way. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Dalton Varsho will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls, no strikes. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count now, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Myers. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham. He flew out in his last debut.
Tommy Pham.
first pitch of the AB on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Next, it'll be Jake Cronenworth. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Grounded softly to the right. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And he takes ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Will Myers.
The right fielder, number 5.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Leading off for Arizona, the first baseman,
Haven Smith is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. 1 away. So now here is Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Andy.
So next to hit is Andy Young. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Machado.
A little bouncer that goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Fairchild has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings up Austin Nola. No balls and 1 strike. Machado stands at first with 1 out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now into the box, Josh Van Meter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now back.
Next, here is Stuart Fairchild. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off 1-0. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Try to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
The payoff pitch one more time. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Now batting.
So now the pitcher, Merrill Kelly. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
And he fouls this one off. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Josh Rojas is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Throw that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. The 1-1 pitch.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And he lays off for ball one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, Trent.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Second baseman.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And it's quickly 0-2. Grisham on third. Mateo over at second. Pham on at first with nobody out. The ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drilled to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores, and he is in there.
With that base hit right there, Dero, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. 1 there. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play. Emilio Pagan will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Emilio.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Pavin Smith is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter,
Up next for Arizona, Carson Kelly. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next, it'll be Andy Young.
Second baseman, Andy.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Fouled off. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're still down 5-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And the Friars won't let up, as this ought to be good for extra bases.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Caleb Smith takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Jurickson Profar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So next to bat will be Tommy Pham. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter, number 9.
Now Jake Cronenworth. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 4 runs here in this half inning. Again, another foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Slider laid off for a ball. Now the pitch. This one's down to third. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Up next, the shortstop.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The right fielder, number 5.
So here's Will Myers as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On a line, that's a base hit. He's in at second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Here's Manny Machado now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 7th inning coming up. Padres lead it 10-3. Matt Strahm will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 55, Matt.
7th inning ready to roll, and here's Josh Van Meter.
Leading off for Arizona, the third baseman, Josh.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two and one after the foul ball there. The pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Just hung in there on that one. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So now to the plate, Stuart Fairchild. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Christian Walker will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And that misses 1-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's only 2 for 10. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point.
Humberto Mejia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eric Hosmer is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Austin Nova comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
3-0 to him now. 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Liner in there for a base hit, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now this is the way you want to start off the series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Trent Grisham is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ha-Seong Kim will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Varsho is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Tim Hill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Rojas. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
The 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First offering on its way. Dalton Varsho swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, Ketel Marte, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Tommy Pham.
The left fielder.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Pham.
This is on the ground over to first. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Second baseman.
And now pitch on the way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now back.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Those don't come along every day. Will Myers stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pavin Smith, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah. Not a lot of hope.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Padres used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Austin gave up a
Mm-hmm.